Sam Hart runs a doggy daycare in Lethbridge.
I get covered in hair, spit, fur, that's hair. I get covered in everything. And I come home and I wash my face or I jump in the shower.
Hart says she followed protocol when it came to her contact lenses.
When I got my contacts, I read the boxes, I followed what I was taught, and I was never told why or what was in the water. I was told to not wear contacts in water or I could lose one. And I was like, oh, well, if I close my eyes in water when I wash my face, I should be okay. And I didn't know that there's parasites, bacteria, viruses, and fungus all in tap water.
On Canada Day in 2018, Hart says it looked like she had pink eye.
I woke up the next morning and my right eye was not okay. It was nearly swollen shut. It was so painful. I couldn't even keep it open.
Hart says within a week, her eye was getting progressively worse. Her right eye was going blind very quickly, and all she could see was a white fog. Any light left her in excruciating pain.
I was totally blind in both eyes, and we didn't know if I would get sight back, which is really scary.
Some of these organisms are very difficult to grow in the lab, and it can be quite confusing. And so sometimes we almost have to treat for different possibilities. I think in her case there was some thoughts of could this be a fungal infection. There were still thoughts about maybe it could be a viral infection early on, but that was sort of ruled out. And then the one that we're most concerned about is one called acanthamoeba, which is the one that can be found in tap water. And I think that is what Samantha had. Unfortunately, it caused a devastating infection in her eyes. She ended up getting a corneal transplant in her right eye, and that eye is doing well. Her left eye also needed a corneal transplant, and then that transplant failed, and she needed another transplant, and she's still having ongoing issues with her eyes and her vision, unfortunately.
I didn't know what was in the water, and if I would have known what was in the water, I would have treated everything so much differently.
For Bridge City News, I'm Laurice Alexander.